योर लेफ्ट। मेरा सवाल अजय सर, आलिया मैम और एनटीआर सर तीनों से है। राहुल हियर फ्रॉम द फिल्मी चर्चा। क्रांतिकारियों की कुर्बानी की बात करें तो हम आम इंसान बस देखते हैं, सुनते हैं, किताबों में पढ़े हैं, लेकिन आपके लिए बहुत गर्व की बात है कि आप लोग उस कहानी के हिस्सा बने हैं और ऑन स्क्रीन कैरेक्टर प्ले कर रहे हैं, उस किरदार का हिस्सा हैं आप। तो हम लोग महसूस नहीं कर सकते, क्या आप लोग कुछ फील करते हैं उनकी कुर्बानी, उनकी लड़ाई ऑन स्क्रीन प्ले करते वक्त, कुछ ऐसा? तीनों बारी बारी से आंसर।
कुछ कैरेक्टर्स ऐसे होते हैं जब आप बहुत कुछ महसूस करते हैं। मुझे याद है कि एक ऐसा कैरेक्टर जो मैंने प्ले किया था, जो मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा महसूस किया था, उनका नाम था भगत सिंह। क्योंकि उनकी जब हम कहानियाँ सुनते थे कि वो जो फिल्म में था वो तो ठीक है, जो असली ज़िंदगी में भी वो क्या थे, उनके आई थिंक 90 से ऊपर की उम्र के भाई हमारे सेट पे आया करते थे। और वो जब कहानियाँ सुनाते थे तो आपका पूरा थॉट प्रोसेस, आपकी आपकी ऐसा लगता है कि अगर अगर 6 महीने और शूटिंग चलती तो आप एज एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग बदल जाते। मतलब कि इतना फ़र्क पड़ता है कई बार।
हेलो हेलो राजमौली गारू.
एक सेकंड सर, I'll come to you.
Um, well, I have done a film called Razi where I played character of an unsung hero, and I think I completely agree with Ajay sir that अगर आप 6 महीने और या 3 महीने और या 1 महीने और you live that character, you really feel because हम imagine नहीं कर सकते हैं what they have to do, what they go through, and how they put their lives at stake, for the country and for their people. हम imagine भी नहीं कर सकते हैं. So living through the beats of the character and the psychology and what they go through is just a small part of it. उन्होंने वो actually गुजरे उससे. So of course I would not say the awe and the appreciation and that the unimaginable gratitude that we feel, ये सिर्फ शब्द है जो actually गुजरते, especially the families, that understand them and support them. It's another world altogether. So I think, जैसे I said, हम जितना भी कहे वो कम होगा.
I didn't get your name. राहुल. ब्रदर, कुछ कैरेक्टर्स ऐसे होते हैं कि पैदाशी से जब we've heard their stories, हम उनकी कहानियां सुन के बड़े हुए हैं. तो जब ऐसे कैरेक्टर्स करने के लिए when you have an opportunity, हम बस मेमोरी लेन में चले जाते हैं और बस you start remembering those stories. And somewhere you feel that you really don't need to work hard for it. क्योंकि तुम्हारी जिंदगी के ऑलरेडी वो हिस्सा बन चुके हैं. So you're playing yourself there. You're not playing some character. So these are the freedom fighters, these are the great people who've become a part of your life already. So you're playing yourself.
Alia?
So there wasn't a special effort for this. And of course, when you have a director like Rajmouli, who is ready to guide you, it becomes very easy. I'm trying here. If there's, no, but if there are any mistakes, please, I'm ready to accept it, but thank you.
Alia, hi, this is Vinamru from Midday. So my question to you is that when you were finalized to play the character of Sita, as an actor, what were your emotions like on the first day of the shoot and the last day of the shoot?
Emotions? I was very excited, but I was also very nervous because it's an unknown language. I mean, I know the language, I've studied, and I've gone through my part, I've rattoed it, I'm sitting every day with my coach, and I'm going through it. But at the end of the day, I think maybe in Hindi or English, I don't think in Telugu, but I was very nervous because I wanted to portray the line, give the right pauses, give the right. But once I went on set, I realized that Sir had done everything for me. It was literally, I would not say, he made it so much easier, and because he's so clear exactly what he wants, every line, every shot, every emotion. And then I was just observing. Then I was like, literally like an audience and, watching him. He would also perform it in front of the camera and he would do this, and I would try and imitate him and do the same thing. So the emotions were excitement to get it right. And of course, once it was done, I was quite sad when I experienced with Sir's over, but hopefully I'll have another one.
So
Hello,
yeah.
Rajamouli garu.
Sir.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ సార్ మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినందుకు ఎన్టీఆర్ అన్న గారు థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ సార్ ముంబైకి వచ్చినందుకు నా క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే మీ అన్నగారు ఎన్టీఆర్ అన్న గారు మీకే మీకు బిగ్గెస్ట్ డిఫికల్టీ ఎప్పుడు అనిపించింది సార్ షూటింగ్లోన అంటే ఆర్ఆర్ఆర్ షూటింగ్లోన
Okay, his question was.
I understood the question. What was the biggest difficulty while shooting the film RRR? I've understood. Let me tell you, on set before you answer that question, NTR and Ramcharan were always talking to each other in Telugu in front of me. And I was always looking like one tennis ball, left, right, center, waiting for somebody to translate it to me. Now I'll start
No
translating.
way.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
You all were
There were
always-
so many times we really felt that, you know what, we should not talk in Telugu and make sure we speak in English or Hindi so that Alia understands what we're talking about.
No, you all were purposely
Like
trying to
that,
trouble.
maybe we were rehearsing our lines or dialogues or whatever. But yeah, every part of shooting for Triple R was really demanded a lot from us. As actors, as individuals, we really had to put in our heart and soul for it. Because that man there has put in that much of belief in us, so we'll have to deliver it. We had to. So every part of shooting for Triple R was really difficult, especially the action sequences were, oh my God, they were torturous.
Sir,
థ్యాంక్ యూ
yeah.
సో మచ్ సార్
Who's your left? Sir? Yeah.
Just a sec.
Sir.
He wants to complete. Just a sec.
Okay, okay.
I'll come to you.
Sir.
Please.
సార్ మేము మిస్ అవుతున్నాం సార్ రామ్ చరణ్ గారు ఇక్కడ రాలేనందుకు
మేము కూడా చాలా మిస్ అవుతున్నాం అక్కడ దెర్ వాజ్ పూజ సడన్ పూజ ఇన్ ద వెడ్డింగ్ సెరమనీ విచ్ హీ హ్యాడ్ టు అటెండ్ టు సో we really tried until the last minute to bring him in but you know how the pujaris are you know, so yeah
मैम
we have to
आलिया
obey
भट्ट जी
them
मैम एक डायलॉग तेलुगु में बोल सकते हो क्या एनटीआर सर ने अभी
no
तेलुगु में बोला।
హైదరాబాద్ వచ్చినప్పుడు తెలుగులో మాట్లాడదాం
Thank you so much. Yes, please.
నెక్స్ట్ ప్లీజ్
Yeah. Sir, NTR, sir.
Yes.
So, basically, the hook step, what we are saying currently, Natu, Natu, Nachu. The step has been very much famous in like short period of time. There has been more than 10,000 like, reels are saying up. There are more hits on it where you see more 10 lakhs of views and likes are there on your complete one that hook step in very short period of time. I just want to know how much time it took for you to practice that and the bond, which because that's quite a kind of tuning with the step. Was it so easy or tough?
It was actually a very easy step. I'm not trying to tell you it's a very tough step. A very easy step, yeah. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's it. It's no, it's actually very easy. But I don't know. It's him who's made it feel very tough. we were, you know, because of the pandemic, we couldn't shoot here in India. So he took us all the way to Kiev in Ukraine and tortured us there. I mean, 18 takes for that step. Purely because he wanted us to, you know, like, he would sit in front of the monitor and step freeze the step so that the coordination, the sync between me and Charan is like on dot. I mean, how can you do it? I went up to him and said, see, both of us have different styles of dancing. So as a director, bring that style together. He's like, no. I said, it is my style.
Because it was Rajmouli sir's style, na? It was his
Yeah,
idea.
absolutely. So every day, well, I don't know, yeah, you know, even the weather was so, you know, like we were very unlucky. The sun would set at 8 in the night and would rise at 6 in the morning. So 8 ke baad, 9 baje tak, he would make us go through the rehearsal, again start off at 6 in the morning. So it's like, why did we do these rehearsals when you're automatically any which way is going to take 20 takes there?
Okay, Rajmouli
It
sir,
was
one more
torturous.
question. Okay, Rajmouli sir, one more question to you. Sir, Rajmouli sir, yeah, one more question.
I'll come to you. Ji.
Sir, you have done a movie like Magadir, and like Rajmouli sir, yeah.
okay
Magadir,
Magadhira,
Bahubali,
yeah,
yeah, which were like a great hit in South and which were accepted worldwide currently. And now you have come up with RR, which is a great combination of Bollywood and South combination together. So is it a new trend going to be in future where we can see more of Bollywood and South actors collaborating together and seeing such kind of movie?
Yeah, I think so. It is just a mental block that North actors have to act only in Hindi films and South actors have to act only in the South Indian languages. It's just a mental block. At the end of, see, why we cast them is because they are great actors. And acting doesn't have a language. So it is just a mental block that we have. Once we remove the mental block, then we have a big array of actors whom you can approach and say, see, this is the kind of character that we have. Are you interested? And I'm not an actor, but I'm pretty sure all of them want to do challenging characters. So if they have more directors approaching from different languages and so showing them, asking them, this is the kind of character I have written for you, I think they also will be very interested. I think, yes, in future you will be seeing more collaborations in languages.
Hi, this is Sarita Singh.
नहीं, जैसे कि कह रहे हैं, आई थिंक कल को कुछ भी हो सकता है. हम सब अच्छे लोग, अच्छे टेक्नीशियंस, अच्छा काम करना चाहते हैं सब मिलके. और अगर दो एनर्जीज और ये साथ में मिलके अगर बहुत अच्छा काम कर सकती हैं तो व्हाई नॉट.
Hi, this. Hi.
Frankly, I didn't receive any offers from Hollywood, but whether, see, like I said, I want to make Indian films, whether it's Hollywood or whatever. I would like to make Indian films. Even if I get an offer from some other industry, I would want to make an Indian film, Indian story, and present it to them. Wow. No, that's how I want to.
Hi, this is Sarita Singh from FIFA Foos, Rajamouli sir and entire team. First of all, thank you so much for this wonderful trailer. Each frame of it is sure treat to watch. I'm just waiting. मेरा सवाल अजय देवगन और NTR से है कि आप दोनों बहुत बड़े सुपरस्टार्स हो. दोनों का अपना एक ऑरा है, दोनों का अपना एक स्टाइल है. आप दोनों का एक दूसरे के साथ काम करने का एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा? और साथ ही साथ मैं चाहूंगी कि अजय देवगन आता माजी सटकली बोले और NTR जी उसे कॉपी करें और ये एक परफेक्ट कॉम्बिनेशन होगा जब फैंस जाकर के आप दोनों को साथ में देखेंगे.
First of all, I would just like to tell you something.
Don't tell anything. Please.
I mean, it's please do not even compare me with Ajay sir for his seniority, for a man he is. We were kids. We grew up watching his films, and he was our very own action superstar then and even now. So I still remember his entry in Phul Aur Khante, you know, where he was standing on top of a bike, and I was like, yaar, aisa kaise ho sakta hai, yaar, can I do it? And my mom was like, no. This is movie and it happens only in movies. This doesn't happen in real life. I mean, like, see, I've watched my grandfather's films, my uncle's films. You know, we've watched a lot of films. But that entry for me was like crazy. So please, you know, when I worked with him, with Ajay sir, it was like working with a guru. I mean, like we didn't have the opportunity to share screen space with him, but the small opportunity I had to go and like visit the sets when he was working, it really felt very, you know, it was, you know, I cherished it a lot. You know, seeing such a gentleman and that's about it for me. That's my feeling.
जैसा कि इन्होंने कहा, anyways, thank you for making me feel so old.
No, I was expecting that.
But हाँ, हमारा काम स्क्रीन पे हम साथ में नहीं है फिल्म में, बट शूटिंग के वक्त इन्होंने विजिट किया था, and it was we had a great time. We had lunch together, and it was lovely.
Atamaji Satakli.
साथ में नहीं, I'll say you repeat. Atamaji Satakli I did this.
Atamaji Satakli. That's from Singham, right?
ठीक है. जयंती सर here.